Okay, what we're about to dive into, it might sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but believe me, it is quickly becoming scientific fact. We're going to explore the ageless future, a world where science isn't just tacking a few more years onto our lives, but is completely rewriting the rules of what it means to grow older. So just think about this for a second. What if you could hit a pause button on aging? Really, imagine keeping your physical energy, your mental sharpness right at their peak for decades on end. What would your life even look like? Now, this isn't some distant fantasy. It's a scientific revolution that's unfolding as we speak. You see this number, 100, and you probably think, well, that's the end of the line, right? But what if it was just the beginning? A man named Andrew Boston recently won a bodybuilding competition at this exact age. Yeah, you heard that right, 100. Andrew's story just completely shatters our assumptions about aging. It proves that it's not the calendar that holds us back, it's our own ideas about what's possible. And he's not just some remarkable one-in-a-billion exception, he's a preview, a glimpse into a future that could be within reach for all of us. A 120-year life. Now, that number might sound impossible, but scientists are taking it very, very seriously. It has become the new moonshot for modern medicine. So the big question is, how do we get there? Well, the secret lies in a really fundamental shift in how we even think about health. To really understand how we reach that 120-year target, we need to look at this massive shift happening in medicine. It's no longer just about treating sickness when it shows up. It's about proactively building a longer and, more importantly, healthier life. This is the science of what they call health span. Okay, so here's the key idea you have to grasp. You actually have two ages. The first one is your chronological age. That's just the number on your driver's license. It's fixed. But the second one, that's your biological vitality, how well your body is actually functioning on the inside. And that is something we are learning how to change. This is where science is literally rewriting the rulebook on aging. And this brings us right to that crucial concept of health span. See, it's not just about the number of years you live, but the number of years you live well. Feeling good, staying active, being free from all those chronic diseases. The goal isn't just a longer lifespan, it's a longer health span. It's about quality of life. This represents a huge shift in thinking. We're moving away from passively just waiting around for diseases to strike and then reacting. The new approach is all about being proactive. Think of it like maintaining a car. You don't just wait for the engine to blow up on the highway, right? You do regular maintenance to keep it running well. That's exactly the strategy modern medicine is now adopting for the human body. So this new battle plan against aging, it's a full-on multi-front assault. Take cancer, for instance. The goal is shifting from just treating tumors after we find them to turning cancer into a manageable chronic condition. For heart health, we're moving from reacting to heart attacks to proactively protecting our vital organs from the start. It's basically a comprehensive health defense strategy for your entire life. All right, so we've got the strategy, but what about the tools? Let's look at some of the incredible technologies that are making this ageless future a reality, with amazing innovations coming from all over the globe, including from places like Taiwan, which are leading the charge. And the tech to do this isn't some far-off dream. It's already here. I mean, just imagine vocal cord implants that restore not just someone's speech, but the simple dignity of eating a meal safely. Portable x-rays that are completely revolutionizing home healthcare. We've got AI giving doctors these eagle eyes to spot tiny lung lesions, catching cancer way earlier than ever before. And now, simple early tests for Alzheimer's are giving us precious time to protect our brains. This is technology that really changes lives. Okay, so we've seen the science, we've seen the tech, but the impact of a longer health span, it goes even deeper. It's sparking a revolution in our society and, maybe most importantly, in how we think about our own lives. The old script for life was pretty linear, right? You learn, you work, you retire, the end. But the new script for this ageless society is so much more dynamic. It's a multi-stage life with maybe several different careers, continuous learning, and a focus on keeping that vitality throughout the entire journey. This freedom is just perfectly captured by Wang Huihua. At 60, after a 30-year marriage, she decided to learn woodworking and start living for herself. A longer health span literally gave her the gift of a second chance, the courage to go after what truly made her happy. Or take Huang Xidai, a former Silicon Valley executive. Get this, at 63, he started a whole new chapter as a clown, bringing joy to elders in nursing homes. For him, retirement wasn't an ending at all. It was a more meaningful beginning. And that really captures the whole spirit of this ageless future. So this brings us to the most important question of all. What does this actually mean for you? When a 100-year life becomes the new norm, how do you prepare for your own ageless future?
Well, it really comes down to 3 key steps. First, you've got to boost your knowledge and start taking charge of your own health. Second, begin to redesign your life's blueprint, but for a much longer timeline. And third, and this is probably the most important one,
You have to cultivate an ageless mindset. Just like that 100-year-old bodybuilder we met at the start, you have to truly believe that you have infinite possibilities no matter what your age is. Your mindset, that's the ultimate key. So I'll just leave you with this thought. Science is working on adding years to our life. The real question is, how will you add life to your years?